I'm sorry if this is going to sound overly simplistic. I would go to the best law school you can go to because, for better or worse, that's, again, an easy barometer for people to look at. Again, my track was to go to a law firm, and it's very hard to break into the music industry. So don't worry about going to law firms. Go to a law firm. Go to a good law firm where people, if you want to work in a certain area, local firms are recognized by companies, unless, of course, you go to a huge national firm. People are going to look at you fairly or unfairly on your paper until you get to a certain level in your career where you could just network. So early on, it may not be right, to just judge somebody on their paper, but that's all they have to judge on in large measure. That's what's going to get you in the door first. So you're going to go to as good a law school as you can anyway, but that does make a difference, rightly or wrongly. And similarly with a law firm, don't be afraid of going to a law firm that you may think is too corporate or too whatever. People will know how to judge you. They'll think, oh, they have good training. As I said before, lots of people just look for that. They want that. When you're in law school, honestly, I don't think it much matters if you take entertainment courses or this or that. It just doesn't, because it's too unrelated to the world. Maybe a benefit if they do have some professors from local law firms, entertainment law firms teaching those courses. That's a way of meeting people, because the next part of this is just networking. If you can network in your law school and they have seminars set up or cocktail parties where they bring in people, go meet people. That's how you do things in life generally anywhere. The more people you meet, if you impress people, they may remember you. Maybe they'll remember you if you come in and talk to them in their firm or in their company a few years later. If there are internships, that's a good way of meeting people. People don't always get jobs through internships, but it doesn't hurt. It'll help you figure out if you like this, So those two things, do as much traditional, obvious things as possible, and then just meet as many people, talk to as many people as you can, through bar associations, through whatever. That's, like I said, for me, that's how it happened. I was in a traditional law firm, through a case, I met some of these lawyers. We obviously hit it off. They needed somebody. I had absolutely no background in music, but they didn't care. They figured I was a decent lawyer, and they, liked me well enough, and off I went. I was saying to Jim that anybody who's watching this should really feel free to call me, to elaborate on any of this, to ask general questions. As I said, talking to people is how you figure things out for yourself, how you get places, how you help understand things. People have done it for me, and I'm more than happy to do it